Student, in this lecture we are going to solve the questions based on this part. There is a phases of growth. We have studied in our revision theory lecture. We have revised the phases of growth. There we have studied the various phases of growth. That phases of growth are we are seeing that phases of growth clearly in the shoot apex as well as in the root apex. So, as per your syllabus or the figure given in your textbook, that is the end root means that radical. Okay, means where just after the seed germination, the radical is developed, and that radical they are having the apical meristem. Okay, apical meristem, and they shows a different growth regions. Okay, see in these growth regions, the first growth region it is a zone of cell formation. It is followed by the zone of elongation. It is followed by the zone of differentiation, cell differentiation, and finally there is a zone of the maturation. And these different regions of the growth we can represent graphically. And what type of the curve we obtain? We obtain the sigmoid growth curve. It shows the such type of the phases. The first phase it is a lag phase. Then second one it is a log phase or exponential phase, and the third one it is a stationary phase. So in this lecture we are going to solve the various MCQs. So see that MCQs already they are provided to you. See that MCQs, the MCQ number 8. Okay, see the MCQ number 8. The period of growth is generally divided into 3 phases, namely, okay, period of growth, it is generally divided into the 3 phases. Okay, so that this question it is based on the growth phases. That means this is the zone of cell formation, or this is the meristematic region. Then the second one it is the zone of elongation. Okay, zone of elongation. This is another phase, and the third phase it is a zone of maturation. It shows the cell differentiation and the maturation. So on this there is a question. First question: the period of growth is generally divided into 3 phases, namely the first option given there, differentiation, division and maturation. The second option, differentiation, elongation and maturation. Third option, meristematic, elongation and maturation. And the fourth option it is division, differentiation and maturation. Okay, so what is the correct answer? I think you understand well what is the correct answer. The third option is the correct answer. That is, it shows the meristematic region which are situated at the apex. Okay, it is followed by the zone of elongation and it is followed by the region of the maturation. So the third option it is the correct answer of question number 8. Then see the next question, question number 9. Which of the following is true for meristematic phase of growth? Which of the following is true for the meristematic phase of growth? Means the question it is related to this, the meristematic phase of growth, where the apical meristem is situated. Okay, apical meristem is situated. See, which of the following is true for the meristematic phase of growth? The first option given, the constantly dividing cells both at the root apex and at the shoot apex represent the meristematic phase of growth. So this is the correct statement. Second option, the cells in this region are rich in protoplasm, possesses large conspicuous nuclei. Okay, so this is also a correct explanation with respect to the meristematic phase of growth. Then the third option, it is their cell wall are primary in nature. Okay, their cell wall are primary in nature, means that cell wall they never shows the secondary deposition of the cellulosic material. It is thin and cellulosic with abundant plasmodesmatal connections. So this is the third option, and fourth option, all of the above. What is the correct answer of the question number 9? The fourth option, that is all of the above, means which of the following is the true for the meristematic phase of growth. So all the option, whatever we are read, option A, B and C, they correctly explain the meristematic phase of growth. Okay. Then the next question, question number 10. Which of the following is true for phase of elongation? So this question, it is asked on this part, that is a zone of elongation or the phase of elongation. Student, we are seeing in the zone of elongation what happened. The cells they are formed from the zone of cell formation or the meristematic phase, and when that cells are formed, that cells they get elongated. In the sense, the vacuole is developed. Okay, vacuole is developed, and there is an increase in amount of the protoplasm, and along with that, due to development of the vacuole inside, the cell wall and cell membrane they get stretched, and the cell get elongated. Okay, so at this region, what we observed the maximum growth. Okay, we observed the maximum growth. So see, this question related to this phase of elongation, which of the following is true for phase of elongation? The first option, the cells proximal means what? Just next, away from the tip, to the zone represent the phase of elongation. Second option, increased vacuolation, cell enlargement and new cell wall deposition are the characteristics of the cell in this phase. The third option, their cell wall are primary in nature. Okay, cell wall are primary in nature, thin and cellulosic with abundant plasmodesmatal connections. Abundant plasmodesmatal connections. So the fourth option, it is the both A and B. So what is the correct answer? Which of the following is true for phase of elongation? The first two options, means the small a and small b, they are correct with respect to the phase of elongation, but the third option, it is not correct with respect to phase of elongation. Why it is not correct? Because they explain there that region they shows the abundant plasmodesmatal connection. So remember student, this zone of elongation, they never show the plasmodesmatal connection. They never shows abundant plasmodesmatal connection. Okay, plasmodesmatal connection they are there, but their number decreases. Okay, so they are not in abundance. Maximum plasmodesmatal connection, it is seen at the zone of the cell formation. Okay, so what is the correct answer? The fourth option, that is both A and B. This is the correct answer. Then see the question number 11. The correct sequence of cellular growth phase is correct sequence of the cellular growth phase is means again these are the phases seen at the zone of cell formation, at the zone of cell elongation, and here at the maturation. So with respect to this, there is a question. The correct sequence of cellular growth phase is the small a. First option, division, differentiation, elongation. Then second option, they are given the sequence: first division, it is followed by elongation, it is followed by differentiation. And third option, it is differentiation, it is followed by division. it is followed by elongation. Okay, and fourth option given there, elongation it is followed by differentiation, it is followed by division. So what is the correct answer of question number 11? The second option is the correct answer, division, it is followed by the elongation, it is followed by the differentiation. So this meristematic region, they show the rapid cell division, it is followed by the cell elongation, and then it is followed by the differentiation, and then after that there will be a zone of maturation, means cell gets mature. Okay, so the second option it is the answer of the question number 11. Then the question number 12, the process of growth is determined by. Okay, process of growth is determined by means how we understand there is a growth. Okay, how we understand there is a growth, or a growth takes place there, means what happened there. So with respect to this, there is a question. The process of growth is determined by, first option, increase in size, second option, increase in size and dry weight, third option, increase in weight only, fourth option, increase in dry weight. Okay, so what is the correct answer? The correct answer it is the second option, it is the correct answer, increase in size and dry weight. Okay, then the next question, question number 13, the growth is maximum in zone of, means in which zone the growth is maximum. I think you understand, the zone of elongation, they show the maximum growth as compared to the other zones. Okay, see the options they are given, the cell division, second option cell elongation, third option cell maturation, and fourth option all of these. So what is the correct answer with respect to this? The second option, it is the correct answer, cell elongation. Okay, then question number 14, which one of the following is the motivative force for growth? So remember, which force is responsible for the growth actually, or right from its beginning? On this there is a question. This question, it is application based. Which one of the following is the motivating force for the growth? First option, turgor pressure. Okay. Second option, root pressure. Third option, atmospheric pressure, and the fourth option, it is the osmotic pressure. So student, we have studied in the plant water relation topic there, we have studied what is meant by the turgor pressure. The turgor pressure means when there is an endosmosis, the cell become turgid, in the sense the hydrostatic pressure develop from inside to outside over the cell wall and cell membrane, and that pressure, it is called as a turgor pressure. And because of that turgor pressure, this is the motivating force. They are initially responsible for the growth. So the first option, the turgor pressure, it acts as a motivative force for the growth. Then see the question number 15. The how growth takes place in an organism. Okay, how growth takes place in an organism. See the first option, by change of size. Okay, second option, by chemical reaction in cell. Third option, by biochemical conversion of food into living matter. Okay, biochemical conversion of the food into living matter. Then the fourth option they are given, by multiplication of cells or tissues. Okay, by multiplication of the cells or tissues. So with which option we have to say the growth takes place in an organism? So from this, student, remember the third option, it is the correct answer, by biochemical conversion of the food into living matter. Okay, biochemical conversion of food into living matter, in the sense the food is converted into protoplasm. Okay, food is converted into protoplasm. Means that protoplasm includes the cytoplasm and the nucleoplasm. Okay, so when there is an increase in amount of the cytoplasm and nucleoplasm, in the sense, what we are to say, there is a growth takes place. Okay, so the answer of question number 50, it is the third option, that is by biochemical conversion of food into living matter. See the next question, question number 16. Plant growth in length is increased by. So the growth of plant in length, it is increased by the first option apical meristem, second option lateral meristem, third option dermatogene, and fourth option it is periblem. So what are these options? The growth of plant in length, it is concerned with the apical meristem. Means that apical meristem, they are situated at the two sides, at the shoot apex and at the root apex. But because of the activity of the apical meristem, the growth of plant, it is seen. But whatever the growth in length or the height of plant increases. So the first option, it is a correct answer. But what are the remaining options? The remaining options are second option, it is lateral meristem. So the lateral meristem means core cambium and vascular cambium. These are the two lateral meristems. Okay, and because of the activity of lateral meristem, the height of plant body never increases, but girth or diameter of plant body increases. Okay, so you remember this function of lateral meristem and what happened due to activity of the lateral meristem. Another two terms they are used, the dermatogene and periblem. Okay, dermatogene and periblem. This dermatogene means, remember, dermatogene, periblem and pleurum. These are the three layers of apical meristem. Okay, these are the three layers of apical meristem. Suppose when we take a LS of this apical meristem, okay, this is the apical meristem, this zone of cell formation, this is actually the apical meristem. When we take a LS of this apical meristem, it shows the three regions. Okay, it shows the three regions. See that the three regions. The outermost region, they are 1 cell thick. Okay, the outermost region, it is 1 cell thick. That region, it is called as the dermatogene region. Okay, this is dermatogene region. Okay, dermatogene region. This is the dermatogene region, and the layer followed by the dermatogene, that this layer, okay, this layer, it is called as the periblem region. Okay, periblem region. Okay, this is the periblem region, and this centrally placed region, they are having the elongated cells. Okay, they are having a system with elongated cells. This region, it is called as the pleurum. Okay, this region, it is called as the pleurum region. So remember, these are the three regions or the parts of apical meristem. This from the dermatogene, what happened later in the stage of development, there is a formation of the epidermis. Then from the periblem, there will be a formation of the cortical region. Okay, and from the pleurum, there will be a formation of the conducting tissue system in case of the shoot site and in case of the root site. Okay, so you remember these are the regions of the apical meristem. So what is the answer of the question number 16? The small a, it is the answer. Then now we will move toward the next few questions. Okay, that questions already they are given. See that the question. Okay. See that the questions which are given. See question number 101. Okay, question number 101. The term grand period of growth was given by. The term grand period of growth was given by. They remember the first option Van Neel. Second option Sach, SACH, Sach. Third option Blackman, and fourth option it is Bloch. So what is the who use the term grand period of growth? So remember, student, this is the direct question. So remember the name. The Sach, scientist Sach, they use the term grand period of growth. So what is that grand period of growth? When we plot a graph, we show the different phases of growth. So remember that these are the different phases of growth: the lag phase, log phase, and the stationary phase. So for the completion of these three phases, how much time is required? That time it is called as a grand period of growth. So remember, suppose the growth begins from this point and all the growth it is completed at this point, then this much time is required. Okay, this much time is required. This time required, it is called as a grand period of growth. Okay, means the time required to complete the three phases of growth, that period, it is called as a grand period of growth. So you remember, student. Then question number 102. In which of the following rate of growth gradually slows down and comes to steady stage? See the question again. In which of the following rate of growth gradually slows down and comes to steady stage? See the first option, म्हणजे कोणत्या फेज मध्ये ग्रोथ ही स्लो होते आणि नंतर ती स्थिर होते. See the first option lag phase, second option log phase, third option exponential phase, and the fourth option it is stationary phase. So what is the answer? This stationary phase. So this is the stationary phase. The growth it is slow down and they become steady one. Okay, they become steady one. So it is seen at this the stationary phase. Okay, at this stationary phase. See the next question. Question number 103. The phase of growth which is the first phase and represent lag phase of growth curve is. See the first option, the formative phase, where the cell division begins. Okay. Second one, the cell enlargement. Then the third one, maturation phase, and the fourth one it is the stationary phase. So what is the correct answer? It is first option. It is a correct answer. That is a formative phase. Okay. See the question number 104. The growth curve is always. So that growth curve is always S-shaped, or that growth curve it is a sigmoid growth curve. So what is the option they are given? Alpha shaped, S shaped, Y shaped, and R shaped. So what is that growth curve? It is a S shaped. So you remember this. Then see the last question, question number 105. The growth curve is the first option different for different organism. Second option same for all organism. Third option absent is some organism. Fourth option any one of the above. So what is the correct answer? Growth curve is same for all organism. So remember student, such a type of the sigmoid growth curve, it is seen in all organism. Means at the beginning it shows the lag phase. Okay, it shows the lag phase in the sense the growth is very slow, and it requires a little maximum time. Okay, then the next phase, it is a log phase or exponential phase. It shows the maximum growth, but the time requirement, it is very few, okay, or very less. And the third phase, it is the stationary phase. That stationary phase, the growth, it is very few amount of growth is same, but the time requirement for the stationary phase, it is maximum, because there is a cell differentiation, and the cell maturation is seen. So because of this, the growth is not actually there. Growth is there, but the maximum growth is not there. The growth is very slow, but the time requirement is maximum. So with this student, we will stop at this moment. Whatever the questions we solve in this lecture, you think over that, and remaining question, you can easily solve the remaining question with the help of our theory revision lecture, or whatever the notes already given to you. With the help of that, you can easily solve the questions at home. So with this student, we will stop at this moment.